Hi, my quilting geniuses. Today, we're going to do something fun, and it is going to give you this satisfied feeling. Can you guess what it is? We're going to finish a UFO. Now, I don't want anybody to feel guilty. I don't want any shaming, nothing like that. We all have them. You can say you don't have them, and maybe there are some of you who don't. But the majority of the quilters that I know have unfinished projects. And today I'm just in a mood to kind of peruse through what I have and figure out one project that I can complete. That's kind of been my theme here lately. I want to get something done. I want to feel like I have accomplished something. And if I go through the stack of things that I haven't finished and I get one done, that makes that stack just a little bit shorter. Today's mission is simple. We are going to go through the stack and figure out just one. Ooh, ha! I need to put that where it belongs. One UFO that we can finish. Yes, my stack is getting rather large. Ooh, now this looks quite promising. This is a 9-patch. And I was making double disappearing 9-patches out of this cute little charm pack that has a sewing theme. I've even cut the 9-patch for the first time on some of them, so I have one disappearing part partially down. And here I've got the white fabric that goes with it. Okay, I have found what I am looking for. This is going to be fun. Here is one of those double disappearing 9-patches that I have done. Now this is with a charm square pack. So I started out with 5-inch squares. And here is the first part of finishing this block. Now this is a really nice size block. I can't remember if it's 14 or 16 inches, but this quilt will come together really quickly. So let me show you what we do with this 9-patch to start our double disappearing 9-patch. So I've got these 9 patches that are already sewn together. And then I have these that are pieces and parts, and this is where I've cut the 9 patches apart, and I have the fabric that I'm going to use to go with them. So we are going to start with a 9-patch. I will link to the video where I made the double disappearing 9-patch blocks originally, in case you want to watch that after you've watched this. All right, I was at my local quilt shop, Busy Lady, and I found these Frixion fine liner pins. I don't know how well you can see that. There we go. So I bought one in purple, red, and green. So these should be heat erasable. So here I folded my 9-patch in half. I finger pressed, and then I open it up and put a little mark. I try not to mark any more than a 1/4 inch from the edge of the seam, so just in case there's an issue, I don't have to worry about that mark showing up again. So then I'm going to fold my 9-patch the opposite way and finger press and do the same thing, put a little mark. And I'm going to grab my ruler I'm going to line up on the marks. And I'm going to cut. These 9 patches are made up of 5-inch squares, so they're a little bit bigger than my rotating cutting mat. It seems like I'm okay in just rotating them on my just my regular cutting mat. Okay, so here we have the 9 patch. Now we're going to make it disappear, and the way we do that is we do this. But this is a double disappearing 9 patch. So instead of leaving the blocks like this, we are going to make another 9 patch. And what we're going to do is we are going to take a piece of fabric for the center. Now, you can use a piece of white fabric for the center, or like in my case, I'm taking an orange. And then on the other 4 places where I need a block, I am going to use white. Okay, and here we have our first iteration of our double disappearing 9 patch. So I'm going to sew this just like I would my 9 patch. Like I said, having a stack of UFOs is a normal thing. It means you're creative. It means ideas arrive faster than time does. And that's okay. In fact, let's celebrate that. It means you're a maker with momentum. So here I have the whole block almost put together. So I'm going to press towards the color, towards the dark side, whatever you like to call it. And I'm just finger pressing. I'm not going to go take it over to the iron. That's not necessary at this point. Okay. And then what happens is, when I fold this over, look at how perfectly my seams nest. How cool is that? And here is my finished block. Now, we're not done. Here's where we are going to make it double disappear. So we're going to do the exact same thing we did to the smaller one. I'm just going to do it to the bigger one. Again, this is a double disappearing 9 patch. So we can take these 2 blocks, flip them around, and this can be our double disappearing 9 patch. Now, you don't have to do it this way. You can flip it whatever way you want. It doesn't have to be done in any particular way. It is all up to you. I am thinking, although it is unusual, I want some cohesion because, you know, all of my quilts, I do everything differently. So I'm going to kind of stick with this maybe. I don't know. It already looks like I might have. I did. I changed it up. So here you've got these guys out here. But if I do this and this, then you get this block falling diagonally illusion. So I think this is what I'm going to do. And here is my double disappearing 9 patch. Now, let me press it. So I've got my Steady Betty, because, you know, my Steady Betty is available at all times. So you got some stuff going on back here because you've got multiple seams coming together. So I find that it's easier when this happens if you press from the back. And here we have our double disappearing 9 patch. Now I can get all fussy about, well, this isn't perfect and this isn't perfect. I'm not. This is perfect for the quilt that I am making, and I don't believe that anyone is going to notice some minor imperfections. Let's go look at this on the wall. So here are all of my double disappearing 9 patch blocks on the wall, and there are 12 of them, and that is going to be the quilt. Let me know if you think borders are necessary. There's a lot of white, so I'm thinking maybe when we put the binding on it, as long as it's a color, I think we'll be okay. I hope this little refresher has inspired you to create something pretty from your stack of UFOs. Have a great day, eat some chocolate, and be kind to everyone, especially yourself. Until next time, bye.